Good morning, my people. How na day? You still the Adam Mary. Not that you come back to your roots. In Atagon Omenana, you have done many things in tradition. You know things about your roots. You become a native doctor, or you become an wine. No. Being a native doctor or being an wine or any goddess is calling. Coming back to your roots, you came back to Guinea, follow your ancestors to worship God. Because, like, Africa, I don't understand. Like, Indians worship God, but they have the name they call their God. They have the ways they do. Chinese have God. They will have worship God, the same maker, but have the name they call their own. African, our own is tradition. Whenever you come back to your roots, whether you're a native or whether you're a man or a woman, mustn't mean that everybody will come and become a native doctor. Everybody will come to their roots and become an wine. Try and know you are coming back to your roots, to know the way your ancestors worship God, serve God, wherever, and God is hearing them. Everybody that come back to their roots must not be native doctor. Everybody must not be wine. Everybody must not be going to the water ringing bell. Everybody must not be going to a deity to do appeasement. If you come back to your roots, you have a spiritual calling. My dear, work on yourself and start your own. Then if you come back to your roots, you don't have a spiritual calling. My dear, appease your forces, settle them, and follow your own destiny. Dibanez and why are destiny. If you are not called, you don't have the calling to be Dibanez and why. You are wasting your time. Coming back to your root doesn't mean that everybody will come back to their root and everybody must be Dibanez and why. And if you have a spiritual calling, you are a man and a woman. They have the way they called you. They have the reason why they called you. Try and know your own calling. If you know your own calling, it will be easier for you. Mark my word, don't copy anybody. There is a forces that is behind you. They are the one, when you are pleased them, in line with them, they will help you in this spiritual calling. So everybody mustn't be deep, everybody mustn't be as and wine. Happen as and wine or if you are not called, you are not called. That doesn't mean that everybody must come back to it, or everybody must be deep, as and wine. No. And let me tell you, not everything is not about water. There are forces behind Africans. It's not only about naming water people is the main problem. There are forces behind you that are even guiding you. Try and be pleasing them one after the other. That is when you rise up who you are. They have many forces that you didn't even know their name, but they are following you. I have go to the water. I have do my water up, no changes. And which changes do you want? What do you want to see? What are you expecting? Water is not your problem. Water people are not the main thing that is following African. So when you come back to your root, doesn't mean that everybody must be beers and wine. If you come back to your root, just know your forces. Know your forces, the deity that is touching you. Know the way you pray and communicate God by Guinea tradition. Be doing it. If you are doing business, focus on your business. Whatever thing that you are doing, do it. Coming back to your root doesn't mean that you must be lazy. You will sit down in your house looking for somebody to be helping you. That is the Igbo proverb. Your root is going to come back to your roots. Start your work. Start your work. And another secret I want to tell you, if you come back to your roots, if you want to know that the gods are really happy with you, find a land and cultivate. Kawaii. You understand the power that Africa have. The Mother Earth obey. That is why our ancestors holding this. They have many farmland. Imambejama, sorry. Do you know when they know that you are really progressing? that your forces, your deities are really working with you is when you cultivate, you must bear good fruit, and your land will be fertile. They will make the land fertile. Because all those forces that you are clean ram, clean goat, all of them work with the land and the water. That is why the blessings come excess. So everybody mustn't be the way the bears and wine. Just know it today.